So continuing on making Cilantro Lime Pulled Pork. Okay, I'll bring them over the table and check them. Got the one with the Pace Picante Sauce in it, and then the regular one. So I'm going to break them in half to get them in the bags. So I'm going to go ahead and break it right now. Make sure that it's completely dry inside and warm. They should be warm and dry all the way to the center. And if there's a moisture or cold band, it's usually about 2/3 of the way down. But these are nice and warm and very dry. Wow, that's good dry. All right, that looks great. And check one of these other ones. Okay, dry as can be inside. I'm going to turn this off. Oh, that's better. Now move a couple of these out of the way so I can bag easier. Okay, just kind of making a line down the center so that it'll snap easier toward the center. Some of them are going to be a little bit short because I keep snacking them. And I don't want to powder it up or anything because then it would destroy the texture. Okay, it's 175 grams now. It was 500 grams, so it needs about 325 grams. They all should be fairly similar, but there's always a difference when you have food things. But pretty close. I'm going to use the same number. And then the same thing for these. These are just the ones that have the freeze-dried Pace Picante Sauce mixed in. And adding the oxygen absorbers. And then close them up. So I have the batch number, I have what it is, the date that it went in the freeze dryer, what it weighed, and how much water it needs to rehydrate it. So I'm going to rehydrate some of the Cilantro Lime Pulled Pork. I've got one pack with the Pace Picante Sauce, which I really like, and the one with just the Salsa Verde, which is really good also. So it's hard to know which one's best. I'm going to put them in a Ziploc and pour water in, then suck out the extra air. You could just put the water directly in the bag, but this way you can see it better. And this one says that it needs 315 grams of water. So I weighed out 315 grams of cold water. And I'm just going to pour it all in there. All right, and then suck out any of the extra air. Okay, I'm going to let that rehydrate in the refrigerator for a couple hours till dinner time. Wow, it's doing pretty well already, but let it soak it all up. So got the water weighed out for the other one. I'm going to put this in another bag. So all right. And pour the water into that one. Right. Again, put that in the refrigerator. Let it soak up all that water till dinner time, and then heat it and use it. Okay, so they've rehydrated since lunchtime, and now it's dinner time. Going to transfer it to some other containers for warming it up. Ah, that's beautiful. Nice big chunks. Yeah, if you'd have crushed it when you bagged it, it would have ruined the texture of the pulled pork. And that's one of the reasons I don't vacuum a lot of things. And laziness. Okay, so that's ready to warm up. And transfer the other one. This is the one with some of the Pace Picante Sauce in it. Yeah, that rehydrated beautifully. And nice big shreds. In fact, some of it might be too big still. I decided not to shred it too much before I freeze dried it in case it fell apart during the freeze drying or during the bagging, just to make sure. Okay, so nice big chunks and ready to warm up. All righto. I'm going to go one of the green ones. Oh, those are nice looking shreds. And one of the red ones. Again, look at the shreds. Put a little touch of cheese on each one. And then I want some chopped onion. And add a couple of pieces of avocado. Touch of salsa. And a touch of sour cream. Okay, I got mine. Okay. I'm going to rehydrate some of the rice to go with the Cilantro Lime Pulled Pork. So, get some of that. Now, the trick is, if you can do it, is to cut through the top layer of bag without cutting through the bottom layer of bag. So try to get the pressure just right and draw it across there. Ah, beautiful, because then it makes it easy to open. If you cut the whole top off, then you've got the two layers at the same level, and sometimes it's really hard for some of us to feel that edge and open it. This way, it gives you a nice flap. It's wonderful. Okay, I'm going to do 2 cups. Okay, and I can throw the oxygen absorber back in there, squeeze out any extra air, and just zipper it. And that works well for at least a few weeks. I mean, it's like minute rice. It'll sit on the shelf quite well for quite a long time in one of these foil bags. Now I've got 1.25 cups of boiling water. I'm gonna just pour it gently over it. Just slowly pouring it over so it has a chance to absorb in the top layers. And then I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap and let it sit a few minutes. So I gave it a few minutes. The rice is nicely rehydrated now and nice and fluffy. I kind of fluffed it up a bit. Now I'm going to put some rice in the bottom of there. Going to add a little bit of beans to it. Wow, these are nice shreds. That really rehydrated well. Wow. Going to add some little pieces of tomato. Yeah, a couple more pieces of tomato. And some chopped onion. A little bit of homemade salsa. And top it with a bit of sour cream. Add just a little bit of shredded cheese. Whee! All right, mine. And add one more thing, a spoon. Oh, that is excellent. It all rehydrated so perfectly. Don't know what else I could do except for show you those nice shreds.